Chris Hemsworth blames himself for the failure of Thor: Love and Thunder, which is ironic because a choice he made 9 years prior led to the whole mess. As you might recall, Hemsworth told GQ last year that he's aware that the fourth Thor movie was, quote, too silly for its own good. But it seems the movie's failure is still weighing on him. In a new interview with Vanity Fair, Hemsworth opened up once again about Thor: Love and Thunder, placing the blame solely on himself and the choices he made. Quote, I got caught up in the improv and the wackiness, and I became a parody of myself. I didn't stick the landing. And so he told Vanity Fair that he thinks audiences are owed another Thor movie to make up for the failure of Thor: Love and Thunder. But as he explained to Entertainment Weekly last year, if an audience wants to see it and if there's something that we believe is exciting and fun, then great. But it would have to be a little bit unpredictable. I think at this point we don't really need another Thor movie, but what's so interesting about him admitting that he got carried away with the improv is improv kind of got him here in the first place. There's a comedic moment in Thor: The Dark World in which Thor hangs his hammer on a coat rack. That was completely improvised by Chris Hemsworth. And as Kevin Feige told Gizmodo, was one of the moments that led to the character's comedic reinvention in Ragnarok. Feige said, with Ragnarok, director Taika Waititi takes a little page out of the little moments in the other Thor films where Chris Hemsworth is funny, saying another in the first Thor movie, him, which was his idea and his improv, hanging his hammer on a coat hook in the Dark World. And that continued with some of the things he did in Age of Ultron. To me, this seems like a case of too much of a good thing. Those comedic beats provided levity and contrast in the earlier, more serious iterations of the character. And then Taika Waititi successfully expanded that to feature length because it was surprising and just balanced enough with other characters. But then maybe everybody got a little too high on their own supply, pushing the shtick past its viability in Thor 4. I think it's safe to say that should Marvel and Hemsworth actually make this threatened fifth Thor movie, it can't just be another clone of Ragnarok or a ripoff of James Gunn.